Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here with another episode of The Originals, Season 1. This is episode number 4. We've had 3 incredible episodes so far to kickstart this show off in a very fantastic direction, of course with the mystique of Klaus and Haley's kid, with the fact that it seems like the kid is going to be a girl, but there is something more that needs to be uncovered in regards to the kid. So yeah, but yeah, great stuff, especially in terms of Klaus sabotaging trust in those in Marcel's inner circle as he weaves his way closer and closer to Marcel. So yeah, but also some very interesting stuff with Davina in the last episode as well. So why don't we get into this episode of The Originals? It is episode number 4 for this first season. Let's go.
I believe to be an appropriate response to a harsh and unfair world.
No offense, but I'm not sure I follow why you've...
Chilling words there from Klaus.
Because I enjoy your company. And I sense you have the capacity for understanding someone of
Screw Marcel.
I don't believe in evil as a diagnosis. I think you have unstable personal relationships. Stress-related
I mean, to be fair,
chronic anger issues,
she's not
fear
wrong.
of abandonment. I think you could benefit from talking to someone professionally.
We're recommending Klaus to a therapist.
I think her brother, Marcel, along with a very powerful witch and an army of vampires.
What?
Oh. And then okay, so that's out in the open for her, as well as the fact that you just switch off that emotion, really.
I do anything you say, but sometimes I think you'd forget what I'm capable of.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's interesting, this relationship.
All I have to do is focus.
Oof. Yeah, I could make someone's blood boil as well.
You leave, and I go back to thinking you're just some hot guy with a cute accent and money to burn on your sprawling memoir.
Well, that's out there.
Well, that's how compulsion works, love.
Yeah, but what's happening? Is it hypnosis? Are my neurons being shut down somehow?
You're always the curious scholar.
I love her intellect.
Okay, fine. Bayou baby doctor it is.
Bayou baby. Bayou baby. I don't know why. Just say that 5 times fast.
Davina's loyalty to Marcel is strained. Perhaps the young witch will be open to discussing a new alliance.
Swoop in and take reins.
Your power grabs are more important than rescuing your brother.
I prefer to think of it as killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Rob Marcel of his secret weapon.
He seems to have moved on, and I'd like to know with who.
Oh, shit.
Seen him with the bartender.
Got that plain Jane that he carries on with.
Plain Jane, no!
Would choose her over me. There must be another girl in his harem.
Oh, shit.
I just
Want anywhere near either of them. Everybody's got a post. Everybody keeps an eye out. We cool?
I mean, this is all going to be so tasty for nice transition for Klaus, though. Like, especially with Davina and Cammy together.
In her patience. Go. She won't bite.
She won't bite. Is that supposed to be a joke? Uh-oh.
Send them in now and tell them to do it.
Yo! What the hell?
You 2 known each other?
Since we were 10, I had to leave school, and I didn't get to say goodbye. So I was just hoping to talk to him tonight.
Catch up and all that. Sorry I've been absent. Been busy with witch stuff.
Really interested in shutters?
I can assure you it's my current life obsession.
She's
What's your
killing
name?
Rebecca.
Father Kieran? And you
Father
are?
Kieran.
Madly curious. What happened here?
I love her.
You're standing on blood.
I'm not squeamish. Where's the attic?
What the hell?
The church is closed.
Do it the hard way.
Where is the
Be able to speak to her, perhaps even to propose a truce of some kind. So if we can end this war between the vampires,
There you
and the
go,
witches,
like, this
we'll
is
be
his
able to
power
eliminate the threat
play.
to Haley and her baby. Perhaps then Niklas and our entire family can finally know peace.
It's all about playing this tactically.
I need.
It's a unique birthmark.
We're pretty much done here, right?
It's a good job she's trying to deflect.
Your blood pressure's a bit high. I've got something for it.
Oh no. Yo. Come on, Haley. Woo! Oh, damn! Come on, Haley.
The musicians. She'll want to leave, and you're going to help her slip out the back exit so Marcel doesn't see.
Oh.
Whatever you do, don't let her out of your sight.
I do feel so bad for Cammy being used in the middle of this kerfuffle.
Wait. So you play your violin?
How to get a heart shattered, right?
This place does have good acoustics.
You're even getting teary-eyed in this whole situation.
Just goes on a killing spree out of nowhere.
Uncharacteristic traits.
I've seen quite a lot in my time. The world is a rather awful place.
Yeah.
Best to meet it on its own terms.
No. The world isn't awful.
I don't know. I beg to differ. I don't know.
They want to be good.
I don't know.
Something makes them bad. Something breaks them.
You knew him, didn't you?
His name was Sean.
Oh, is this her ex-partner
He
or
was
something?
my brother. My twin, actually.
Oh!
I can't sleep. I
Oh,
dream about what
shit!
happened. And I hate it. I hate that I
Poor
couldn't have
Cammy.
We all must. You two are absolutely adorable.
Oh my
It
God.
really does, but I do need a word with the young lady. So, Tim, go sit down. Count to 100,000.
Count how many grains of sand there are in this room. Sorry, I'm just thinking that Snapkey reference.
Question: if Marcel can't protect you, then what of those you care about?
If anyone tries to hurt anyone I care about, I'll kill them.
Well then, sounds like you don't need Marcel at all. With that violin.
Don't you dare hurt him!
I hope I won't have to, sweetheart. But then that depends on you.
Oh no, Klaus. Oh no. Yeah, she really tried it with the blood boiling thing? Nada.
Let him go now!
You should know where the boy lives. Stand against me.
What if you stand against her though? Holy shit. She's going into oh my god! Ah!
Run! I had $1 for every mess my family's gotten me into.
I'd have no, more than that. Oh no! Who? Someone with a really, like someone that is on their way to putting Hawkeye to shame.
It wasn't my intent to, but sadly I've run out of time to play nice.
Oh my god! And the violin as well!
All you have to do is ask.
Oh, nah. Very tactical there, Klaus.
Please.
Wow.
For you, Davina, with the place with you, you'll remember losing the instrument backstage after the performance. You really should be more careful.
You're a dickhead! Yo!
Fixed. Now you owe me a favor.
Ooh. Yeah, did he really need to do the violin dirty like that?
Lovely. Perhaps her cousins will know where she is.
Yeah. someone on Haley's side.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
Outnumbered, unarmed. His men were ripped to shreds.
Unless.
The wolf.
Yeah.
think it's trying to protect me.
The witches were supposed to protect.
Oh no. I'd really like to sleep for a few days.
Fair enough, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, wow.
I've got you, love. I've got you.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
What, Marcel? You gonna send me to the garden now, too?
Oh, shit. No, he's gonna send your neck in another direction. Yo. Don't talk shit.
When he wakes up, tell him that an apology would have gotten him a lot further than his attitude.
Yourself, Marcel. She's comfort food. Something to distract you from what you really
holy
want.
shit.
After all these years, it's impossible to deny because I'm standing right in front of you.
Rebecca.
Take this away from me!
You will do nothing. Your brother was ill. He killed those people.
Oh,
and himself.
Cammy.
And it was a tragedy.
I mean,
all you can do is move.
You do sympathize so much with her and with Klaus. This is just a way to make sure that this doesn't end up getting her killed.
Far better than this one. A world where there is no evil.
Oh,
no demons,
Klaus.
And all people desire.
Oh.
I don't mean you any harm. Though I do think it's time we had a talk.
Should be fun. Should be fun. I mean, it will offer a lot more better of a, like, you know, a little, like, the talk that Elijah and Davina are going to have. It's going to offer a lot more of a better, like, I guess discussion, really, in general. Just given who Elijah is. So, yeah. I mean, that was really, really ruthless there when it came to Klaus and what he did to poor Tim. So, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Finding out a bit more about Cammy in this episode was really, really something, wasn't it? I mean, yeah. It is gonna be very interesting to see what did happen. Of course, Cammy, yeah, like she is so convinced that what happened to her twin. It wasn't because he fell off the, you know, any kind of wagon or anything like that, but yeah. Will be very, very interesting to see what does happen because, yeah. Oh, bit of ruthless stuff there from Klaus, wasn't there? Yeah, with the way that he was trying to approach Davina in this episode, so, yeah. But that's it, though, when it comes to Klaus. The one thing we know him, or at least one of the many key I guess traits that he does present is how manipulative he can be. I mean, I guess not just to Davina, really, when it came to poor Tim, but also, I guess you could say Cammy. And you did feel so bad for Cammy in this episode, even before the revelation about her twin. And that is a very, very intriguing mystery. My main, and I don't know if it's obvious, but my main worry is Marcel had a hand in things in regards to what happened to her twin. So, yeah. I mean, I say it's obvious because obviously there is the connection with Marcel and Cammy. So, yeah. But, yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what's gonna happen in regards to, you know, the truth about what happened to her brother. So, yeah. Because I'm also just thinking when it comes to the prospect of her brother and all of that, I do have a slight suspicion that maybe this could, you you know, I don't know, somehow explain a bit, like, with what happened at the church, and of course with Davina living there. It could, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like it could potentially mean that Davina can channel the energy of the massacre into how she's able to become so powerful. So, and thus, there is a good connection there with Marcel and Davina in regards to what happened to Cammy's brother. So, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see what does happen in regards to that mystery. That's the only thing that I can think of right now. Obviously, I feel like the originals are out of the picture in terms of what happened there, because that would have made things a bit more awkward when it comes to, you know, Klaus and Cammy's connection and all of that. So, but yeah, they're out the question, of course, with this. I guess the indication is because Cammy came here for to find out what happened to her brother. There's the indication that this has taken place, you know, before even the pilot episode. So, yeah, but yeah, I don't think it is going to be Marcel. Yeah, we might be darting away from, you know, maybe someone within the werewolf section or the witch section. It's someone imperative there, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah. So speaking of werewolves, I really found it very interesting in regards to what happened with the whole Haley situation. Obviously, she was a sitting duck, but yeah, we had that whole situation where it was revealed that her kid, it seemed like she healed her mom. So, yeah. So yeah, that was really you know, great stuff there in terms of it is reminding me of something, to be fair, with the, you know, it's charmed. That's what it's reminding me of. But yeah, it is very interesting how we had that whole situation with Haley, and of course the wolf that she mentioned that we heard twice, I think it was, in this episode. So yeah, I don't know if that's someone within the family, or maybe it's, you know, her in a sense. So what I'm meaning by that is there is the potential that and this is just me spitballing, because I don't know if who was her name, Dr. Page, and the witch that delivered Haley to Dr. Page, I don't know if they heard the wolf. I'll have to go back and double check, because if it's only Haley that was able to notice it, that might mean my theory that it could be Haley without her knowing and all of that. Like, she blacked out in a sense, which would be very funny in a sense, with the fact that when it comes to a person and they have turned into a werewolf and all of that, they usually black out and they do not remember what they have done, any kind of massacre. So with Haley already being a werewolf, that would just be like, well, it's crazy considering the fact that, well, why would she be blacking out anyways if she's already a werewolf? But it might have something to do with the, you know, the baby, of course. So yeah, but no, it might be someone of her parent, like, I can't be her parents or anyone like that. I mean, I know that, you know, they it seems like they are no longer with us and all of that, but that's, I mean, I'm sure that death is not going to stop the writers from, you know, cooking something if they did have plans and all of that. It's someone of a family, if it's not Haley, in my opinion. So, but just have to wait and see about that one. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I found it very, very great to go into this episode and to get a bit more focus on Davina, especially in terms of the powers, in terms of the power that she might hold to Marcel, because it was something that I did mention in the last episode that whilst Marcel does seem to have like that kind of mentor. Like there's a student teacher kind of dynamic with Marcel and Davina. It does seem like whilst Marcel seemingly has the like a bit of a hold, Davina kind of challenges that and sometimes has to remind Marcel what she is capable of. So with the fact that she can make his blood boil. So yeah, as she did with Klaus, really. So, although Klaus was able to put up a bit more of a fight, really. So, though I don't think so. You know, that is not good news for Marcel. If Klaus was able to put up a bit more of a fight. So, yeah, as well as the fact that he had Timothy hostage as well. So. Yeah, I feel so bad for Tim. I'm not gonna lie. I felt so bad for poor Timothy because he was just leveraged all throughout this episode in regards to how Klaus was trying to get Davina to, the grass is greener on our side, and that was his whole plan in terms of swaying Davina away from Marcel and being able to make her question shit when it comes to Marcel. So, and poor Tim was a key factor to the point where he shoved him off the balcony bit. I felt so bad for his violin as well. He proposed that whole situation in terms of trying to get inside her head, trying to get that leverage on Davina by, I can heal him. All you just got to do is ask, etc. But yeah, of course, in true Klaus fashion, with that manipulation, he had to ruin things even further in terms of making, Tim forget everything that happened, as well as. But the thing is, though, he doesn't do it in terms of, you didn't specify this shit. It's not like he said that. It's more so. It's more so of a tactic because if he remembers, he might have a bit of a nosy, and that can put things in jeopardy. So it's not so much. See, that's it though. He's playing it tactically, but in some sense, it's also manipulative. But it's not like he's like, oh, you didn't, you never specified that. You just asked me to revive him. You never specified you wanted him to have his memory. So, yeah, it's all about that tactic at the end of the day. So, yeah. Yeah, I just felt so bad though. For I mean, I don't know about Davina in a sense. Because whereas she's still powerful, she's still at like, I don't know. I don't want to say that she maintains a sense of innocence, but she was not getting anywhere when it came to Klaus and Timothy, who you felt a lot more for because he was just an innocent bystander in the middle of this. You just sympathized so much with him even further, especially with the fact that he was on the brink of death. So, yeah, but. I mean, he was just leverage, really, in terms of Klaus being like, grass is greener on the other side, so take it or leave it. But it's all about just that psychological advantage, isn't it? When it comes to Klaus, that's what he does to you. So, and yeah, with Davina being a bit of a hindrance for the originals, it was he does have a way with words. That's the thing, though. So Klaus is going to propose this whole situation of I can be a better person, and I won't be as restricting as Marcel. So, yeah. But, yeah. it was just really rough. It was just really rough there. So yeah, but again, you did feel so bad for Tim, Davina in some small doses, but Cammy definitely. Like even at the beginning of this episode, when obviously the beans were spilled about werewolves, vampires, etc., this was always going to lead down to it's because I'm using you as a pawn against Marcel. So. Yeah, but there were some very tender moments when it came to Klaus and Cammy. So, again, when it comes to Klaus, there is a message, isn't there, in regards to what he does. He's not doing this for shits and giggles or whatever. The manipulative tactics, they have a bit of a purpose for wiping Tim's memory. It was more so about, you don't want next time he dies for real, okay? So you don't want that shit again. So, but with Cammy, yeah, excuse me. Yeah, it you just feel so bad, don't you? So, but especially when it came to just everything, when it came to what happened to her twin, yeah, you just, because last episode there was I made a bit of a comment making a reference to something that, like, Cammy spoke. I think it was the last episode, but it was giving me the indication that Cammy was in a relationship. Just when you think about Marcel and how he was acting with Thierry, and of course Klaus can be a bit hot-headed. It seemed like Cammy was a bit deterred based on, and I think there was a line that made me think that, okay, she was in an abusive relationship. That's my takeaway about it. And now you've got you've got more sorrow for her character when it comes to, when it comes to her brother, really. So, and it's a good job that we're, going to be discovering that even further, because there's going to be something big that's going to come about in terms of discovering, okay, well, what happened to Cammy's brother. So, yeah. But again, I don't know if Marcel is too obvious. I mean, sometimes when it comes to shows, sometimes the obvious answer is going to be the answer. But you just look at something and be like, it's too obvious. Can't be that, right? So, but I guess it's more so about execution. So, yeah. But, yeah. It was just very sad stuff, like with Cammy being in the middle of this, having to be very essential in terms of Klaus's plans. I did like that opening, though, by the way, that monologue as well with Klaus. So that was really great stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really great episode. So yeah. Yeah, it was just really great stuff, and yeah, good stuff to focus more about Haley as well, and how she was able to not just hold her own and all of that, especially with the assistance of I guess Haley Jr. I don't know, but also just in regards to that whole situation with the wolf protecting her, whether that is her and she doesn't recall or anything like that, or whether it's someone who's got her back and all of that. See, the more I think about it, the more I want to lean towards that. Like, I know we've gotten a bit of information in regards to her parents, but it's also a situation of never say never, right? So yeah, because there could be some surprise twist about, it is her mother or father or whatever. And yeah, so. And again, it's more so about execution, about, okay, well, we're not just going to bring, this character into the fold for shits and giggles. There is going to be there's going to be a deep meaning. There's going to be an explanation of sorts. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really great stuff in terms of trying to sway Davina to Klaus's side to make her realize that Marcel. Maybe not, but maybe Elijah's going to be the key. That's the thing. Elijah is someone who's a bit more amicable when it comes to just trying to talk it out with Davina. And he's even off to a great start by being like, I'm not here to cause any kind of shit, but let's just have a little bit of a chin wag. So yeah. But we'll have to wait and see how that discussion goes down. But yeah, neat episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!